What's going on, Majins and Kakarats alike? My name is Shane, and I'm here to give you my review for Dragon Ball DAIMA, Episode 8, entitled Tamagami. Before I go any further, please hit the like button, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you'll be notified of more reviews like this. And if you want to support me even further, guys, my Patreon link is in the description below. Anything you donate, I will greatly appreciate it. Actually, I'm going to start doing some Patreon-only videos on there because you know what? I got to give you guys something. So, if you're coming fresh off of that last review, you know, the last one, the collar one, and you can tell I was excited to get to this because this fight, first of all, oh my god, why is the animation so good here? Even like a lot of fights use rotoscope. It's not the rotoscope here, but like when you have the backgrounds moving, it's not just like a blur. It's not just like dashing lines, kind of like the 80s and 90s, which, you know, grew up with that type of anime, that type of animation. So no shade on it, but even the moving backgrounds where they're moving and the Tamagami is like hitting the ground and throwing stuff at Goku, like this fight is good. BTW, the intro shows Goma doing dark Goma power things. So we're adding on to this intro. I'm paying attention. I see you. You ain't gonna get nothing past me. Yeah, hammer versus power pole. This fight is good. These two are fast as F, boy. Even the giant, I don't even want to, can you call it a robot thing? It does have steam, like there it goes, it steams out, but giant robot thing created by an old Namekian fighting Goku. This fight was good. Like I'm just tell you some highlights because we don't do play-by-plays no more. That was so 2021. No, 2024 we give you highlights. And highlights, we have there was a move where Goku had hit him in the knees. You know, they got little tiny legs. They got Bluto legs from Popeye. He hits him in the knees and he's gonna come down. Dude blocks the pole with the handle of the hammer. I like seeing new, I don't want to call it innovative, but let's just call it innovative, right? I like seeing new innovative ways of using weapons in animes. Because I would never thought someone goes, oh yeah, I'm just going to block it with the bottom part of my hammer instead of blocking it with the actual hammer. That's cool. It's probably been in other shows, but I cannot remember them, nor have I probably seen them until right now. That was cool. Goku rides the hammer. You know, he's able to call it back Mjolnir or Mjolnir style. Even, you know, blocks with it or blocks against it. Like Goku's so small compared to the hammer. He's technically riding on it as it swings. Goku runs up this damn hammer. I think, does he do it as Super Saiyan? No, he did it before Super Saiyan. But he runs up the hammer. They both have point blank dodges. Like Goku plants the pole, does the extend, and like Guy just moves out the way at the last second. Massive back fist. Goku moves in midair right at that last second. And you know stuff gets real. Right when things are gonna get real, the whole entire town is going nuts. The cafe / shop owner was like, oh wow, the kid's actually challenging him. Everyone's watching it. You got Glorio is shook, just like, oh snap. Panzy is forever shook of Goku, and even Shin Nahare, that's his real name, or one of his real names. We see him like, wow, just like he's a genius fighter. He's gotten acclimated to the not the weight. Yeah, no, the way gravity feels. So his weight on that planet, on that realm. Planet? Is it a planet? Is it a realm? Probably a realm. But the fight goes into a new gear when it was the hammer and Goku's blocking the hammer upside down. And I gotta say, guys, DAIMA has done a fantastic way of showing different transitions into Super Saiyan. I don't know if the excuse is because, oh, he's smaller, so, you know, we gotta get some more flair. Man, the shimmer of his black eyes turning green, I like that. It reminds an episode with Lightning, the Lightning episode, where The Rock moves past and his eyes are already green. I like that. It reminds me so much of Dragon Ball Super Broly movie. You know, giving fanfare back to the original Shonen Power Up. Just, I know there are probably other animes where people got a super form. I know the first introduction of a super form within Tokusatsu was Kamen Rider Stronger. He was the first one to make it to change like that. But I would consider the Super Saiyan transformation like the granddaddy, the godfather of all transformations. So to see it being treated with such respect, I like it. Yeah, Goku breaks that hammer in an instant. Like, dodges, breaks it from the handle. Thing goes flying back, and when he puts the power pole away, you know, Panzy's like, what is he doing? Goku's like, yeah, now we can get serious. We can throw hands, or throw hams, as I like to say, because you can't really say throw hands on certain platforms without it being flagged. But they're ready to throw hams, or throw paws, if you will. And it was good. Like, it was really good. The Togami also has energy blast, red energy blast, along with the steam. He pulls an Android 16 and blows up the ground. And Goku's like, all right, if that's the game we're playing. And Goku's on a pillar that is constantly rising up because of that force. And we get the just Goku doing the old way of the Kamehameha wave instead of just instantly here. That's so good. Obviously, we get a Kamehameha wave, clashes with the red orb, pushes him into the same mountain that Goku was in before. By the way, this fight shows why that entire area is messed up. Just all the moving around, smashing the hammer against the ground, people dodging, explosions, all sorts of things. But this clash was so good. We see the patented Goku energy pulse into the Kamehameha wave to the Tamagami, and once the Tamagami just throws this thing up, Goku does what I dub the Super Saiyan 3 elbow, but I guess we should just call it the Kakarot elbow, because right in there, just spittle, can't even be a robot because it's spittle, just the demon thing spittle everywhere. And he taps out. He's like, nope, I know the type of fighter you are. This cannot continue. That animation, that light show with the Kamehameha wave just going, it was like Godzilla's atomic blast, just going from ground on up. And y'all, because of the visual we got, I instantly thought about Goku versus Vegeta. You know Vegeta's gonna fight the second one, right? There's no way that Vegeta's gonna be like, no. Because remember the intro, they're fighting the Togamis as all the moving around and whatnot. It's going to be so good. But no, this was badass. This was great. Red Ki blast, destruction, all that was good. But the battle wasn't over. So in order to get the actual Dragon Ball, you got to do another battle. Which I agree with Panzy. It's kind of like, what was the point of all the fighting then? But the next one was basically the cup and ball game, or find the queen if you only do it with cards, where the Togami he makes these cups, and the cups kind of have his little head on it, takes out the giant Dragon Ball, puts it underneath, and he's moving it around, and it moves faster and faster to the point where even Shin goes, I was following it for a while, but I couldn't follow it anymore. It was time for Goku to pick. And Goku's like, it's not under there. It's over there. And we look back, and the Dragon Ball is over the cafe guy's head. And everyone's all freaking out, like, whoa, when did he get over there? Goku's like, you threw it in the middle of it. And like, cool. You win. Gives him the Dragon Ball. Tagami number 3 likes Goku. Says he's a fair fighter. Tells him good luck on his next battles. We even see when they leave, the Togami is like, looks like he's practicing Kamehameha waves and, waves to them. But another thing that you got to pay attention to is subtle details. Like when Goku breaks the hammer, you see the actual head of the hammer kind of move a little bit. And I guess the Tagami could tell Goku wanted to just do hand to hand. The Tagami could have just straight up reformed the hammer then, because he reformed it in front of him. Could have just reformed it, thrown it. It could have been more of a fight. But I think the hand-to-hand thing kind of showed the type of person Goku was. This was really good. Like, why are the fights in here really good? I think this is better than the Glorio fight. But man, whole first episode is just all this. Next we're gonna go into Hebus, the weirdo. They're not waiting up for them because, well, there's gonna be talk of a spiky-haired kid with a red pole who got a Dragon Ball going around. They need to stick to the air and the sea so they can go ahead and get to Warp Sama and get to World 2 so they can get to the next Dragon Ball. Hebus finds out that they won because, well, I think Panzy told her people, or maybe it just already spread around World 3, because the king called Hebus, said, yeah, you got to catch up with them over there. Go to a hotel, use my money, don't care, get mud wine, which mud wine apparently tastes like mud. He is a freaking weirdo. And they're all partying and celebrating. Of course, y'all, this is what the Patreon is for, because eventually I'm going to be able to put in screenshots in here. Of course, you had to see the Bay. The Bay is there. Captain Lady, the Bay is there. She's there celebrating. Tell me that design is not good. That design is awesome. But yeah, Goku eats more. Goku falls asleep, but they need to catch up. And I mentioned last review that Vegeta fans probably don't like Hebus, because when Vegeta goes, tell me about the Dragon Balls here, and Hebus like, oh, there's Dragon Balls on Earth. He's like, yeah, tell me about the ones here. He's like, hello? Oh, I ignored you because you're arrogant. Like, you're not a king, but you talk really arrogant. And Vegeta gets so pissed, but he calms himself down and goes, tell me about the Dragon Balls, please. And you got Piccolo. Piccolo has a sweat drop. Piccolo like, oh, he gonna whoop his ass. And Bulma's laughing because Bulma knows how Vegeta gets. Now, let's just be honest. Maybe Vegeta is getting acclimated to the planet, because Goku does everything very physical. Vegeta likes to train, but Vegeta's probably getting acclimated to the planet just like Goku had to. And if this was Namek Vegeta, he would have already like lifted him up and didn't. I don't care if you my guide. I'm gonna dirty fireworks you to death. But that isn't the big part of this episode. The fight is the big part number one. Let's talk about big part number two. Big part number two is the huge reveal. While Goma and Degesu don't know why they're constantly like obsessed with this Majin Buu saga. I guess that's their favorite saga. I'm more of a Cell saga guy myself. But we get, Vegeta doing the... Oh no, I forgot the name of the final impact, or should I say final explosion. He does his final explosion. It has a name. Does the final explosion move, sacrificing himself back then to kill Majin Buu. One of the best, small tangent, one of the best things from Dragon Ball Super is Vegeta doing the final explosion again, but because he's Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan, he's able to live through it. That is one of the longest callbacks, and I appreciate it right now. I hope Vegeta does final explosion here in this series and shows that he's strong enough to not die from it. But I digress. They look back, zoom in, enhance, CSI. They see Anrisu take a piece of Majin Buu and put it in one of their weird jars. And it's like, and Goma, who is super, super gullible, super naive, goes, she probably doing it because of the Supreme King Demon, Deborah. And he's like, but I'm gotta keep an eye on her. To which, after Goku got the Dragon Ball, you got Glorio getting a call. We already know from Lightning episode he works with her. Tells her we got the ball. She's like, all right, time to put my main plan into fruition. Which is, she goes to the real creator of Majin Buu, Marba. You would think Bibbidi made Majin Buu, right? Bibbidi being Babbidi's dad. No. Bibbidi couldn't do it. Marba is the one that made it, because Marba is the one doing the mixing and this blue stuff with the essence of Buu. And what is her name? Anrisu tells her like, yeah, no, I know you made it. And sure, you are like denying it here, but I'm a super genius. I can't make Majin Buu. And yeah, you're responsible. Majin Buu being created is responsible for the chaos that shook the demon realm, the whole demon realm. It forced the Glens, her people, the Glens, to leave. A lot of folks died because of that. And she's like, I'm not gonna tell anybody else. I'm not gonna tell anybody that you made it, right? Just do good and make this one here. And Marba is hoping this Buu works out, because she considers our Majin Buu a failure because he couldn't be controlled. She's focusing totally on control with this one. I love that in that blue smoke we see Fat Buu, Skinny, I need a sandwich Buu, Super Buu, and finally we see the form of Kid Buu. So we see all the Boos except for when Super Buu had absorbed, Gohan, Gotenks, Piccolo. And she tells Anrisu, I need some of your saliva, so that way you can talk to it telepathically, be easier to control. And Anrisu, while she is an evil genius with what looks like to be a hookah broomstick, like, bro, Toriyama, rest in peace, bro. But your designs are great with especially with certain things, especially these Glen Demon Realm folks. He came out of his bag for those. Those designs for that stuff is cool as hell. But I like the detail is Anrisu, while she is evil and while she is an evil genius who is mad, covers her mouth when she spits into this vat of blueness. And when she spits into it, it becomes green, and it's shimmer and it's shine, and it goes up in the sky like many movies that have the beam into the sky. And Marba's like, I hope I get a reward from this. And she's Anrisu's like, yeah, you will. Her goal is to become Supreme Demon King. And she's like, okay, but Marba's like, okay, but even though Goma doesn't look like much, he is actually strong. And she said, don't worry about it. I'm gonna have the Dragon Balls back me up, because I already got my pawns getting the Dragon Balls. And I'm like, okay. So guys, no one's used these Dragon Balls before. The Dragon Balls on Earth have been retconned to death almost. So you only get 3 wishes if you're a repeat person. Whatever dragon comes out of these Demon World Dragon Balls, we have no clue how many wishes they get. I mean, I would assume 3, because they're the same size as the Namekian balls, and Purunga instantly gives you 3. So maybe she'll have a wish, but she doesn't realize you can't kill anybody with the wish. I don't think she was there for that. So you can't kill anybody with the wish. So maybe she'll make a wish that hinders him in Degresu. Possibly she can fight. I don't know if she can fight. Typically these scientist types don't fight, but maybe she can fight. But my big brain theory is that we're going to get a new Majin Buu. Hopefully blue or green, different color other than pink. I like pink. Pink is cool. Pink is cool. But we get a different Majin Buu, because there was another Majin Buu in Super Dragon Ball Heroes, a Majin Buu-esque character created by what's his name? Gamora. Demigra. Why do I know all Dragon Ball characters' names? Anyway, Demigra from Xenoverse, Super Dragon Ball Heroes. There was another Majin Buu-ish thing, I think, not called Fu. Fu is the son of Tora Miro. I can't remember what this other thing is called, but it's Majin Buu-esque, right? So I'm wondering if we'll get something close to that's more obedient, more deadly. But we've already gotten a seed. We've already gotten a seed of what could happen. Remember those little bugs? Even our homie Glorio asked Goku, like, you want to use a revive bug before you jump on this? No, I'm good. I can eat. He still has those bugs. So the big bug that I cared about in episode 4 when we got here was the join bug, the fusion bug. Every fusion has a different name based on how they are created. We're not going to pay attention to that Dragon Ball EX fusion game on the 3DS. We're not going to count those. Although we do get cool Raditz and Nappa fusion. We're going to ignore that. what will be the fusion of Goku and Vegeta with these bugs? Now, this is fresh off of the boost. This is off of the boost saga. Vegeta might go, oh man, really? You want to fuse? Fine. Eat the bugs. What will the fusion be? We already got a Gogeta. We already got Vegito. Maybe Kakarita. Maybe, oh wait, Vegirot is actually what Vegito is called. Right? He's supposed to be called Vegirot, though. I think they call him Vegito in Japanese, too. So maybe we'll get Vegirot. Maybe we'll get Kakarita. I don't know. But I'm banking on the final stretch of this. Goku's big, Vegeta's big, or maybe they're not big, but they cannot handle this new boo. They pop these bugs. All of a sudden, they grow and they fuse. And we get a cool-ass new fusion form. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong, but I'm banking on that. So that withstanding, because this episode had my mind going crazy, because Vegeta's gonna get next on that next one, and please, for the love of God, just let him beat it. I don't want to hear Vegeta fans go off like, man, he couldn't do it, and you guys just let him beat the second one, please, dear God, let him beat the second one, and then the third one, who cares? I don't care who beats the last one. Maybe it'll be a red herring and they'll find a way to cheat and get the bad guys find a way to cheat and get it. But this was cool. 5 out of 5. Episode 7. Sorry, this is 8. Episode 6, 7, and 8. Good shit. This is my favorite episode so far. Just that reveal and that battle. I'm probably going to go back and rewatch that fight. Someone has to put it up on YouTube already or edit it. Maybe I'll go back and watch it the regular way. But that was so damn good. 5 out of 5 by far. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Are you having a good time? Do you think that there's going to be a fusion for the end of this series? Man, we're already episode 8. I don't know how far Toriyama wrote into this series. I don't know if he even explained what the end game was to whoever's going to take over this. This needs to continue. Sorry, Super. This got to keep going. This needs to go and have a conclusion, and then we can figure out Super later. This is good. This is good shit. Let me know what you think in the comment section down below. Please hit the like button, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you'll be notified of more reviews like this one. And if you want to support me even further, the Patreon link's in the description below. Guys, be good, be blessed, drink some water, wash them hands, be good to yourselves, be good to others. Either way it goes, please don't be a jerk, all right? And remember, there are people out there that care about you. Reach out to somebody. There are people out there who would rather talk to you today than to miss you and mourn you tomorrow. I guarantee it. You want to talk to me? My social media is in the description below. Give me a follow. Say hi. I'll say hi back. Just don't be a jerk and we'll be good. All right, guys. Until next time, I'm hyped about what the next. Oh wait, I do know what the next episode be. Next episode is called Thieves. So obviously someone's gonna steal the 3-star ball. They got to go beat them up. There you go. I'm looking forward to this. I'll see you guys on the Bleach reviews Sunday. Yeah, I'll see you on the Bleach review Sunday. Until next time. Well, actually, I wish that I'll see you next time.